It is what it is. I'm your main man, Mikey D, aka Stony Mike, and I'm here to give you a nice little Stony playthrough. But before we get into that Stony playthrough, we are going to get into some cringe. So, pause this video if you need to, so that way you can join the smoke sesh properly by loading your bowl, rolling your blunts, rolling your joints, whatever it is that you need to do. Pack that shit, roll that shit, and do it right now because the smoke sesh is about to begin. Now, well, I said the smoke sesh. Thankfully. So today I'm gonna do another carrot wired video that I did not do the video before the one that I did earlier today. So I'm gonna do it as well. For some reason, can't stand it. For some reason, Brisk's sweet tea version, just the sweet tea one, always has fucking tea just sitting at the bottom of it. Just sitting there. Always shake it. I'm pretty sure it says to shake. Pretty sure it says shake somewhere. Always shake this shit up. Don't let that shit sit at the bottom and sit there and drink it until you get to the bottom and then you fucking just drink that whole wad of whatever. I don't even know what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's got a name to it, but fuck all that. And I have been trying to get this going for so long that my ice has melted significantly. Icy. I'm gonna go get some more ice though, just so that way it's nice and cool. I will be right back. Alrighty, alrighty. That should be plenty of ice. Fix it, because it's like a puzzle piece. If I don't fix it in there right and correctly, it's just gonna fucking look stupid. And it's gonna poke me in the lips, and I don't like that feeling. There we go. It feels like it touches me on the lips. I hate that feeling. I'm not a fan of that feeling. Just like a little touch of ice right here on your lip. Anybody who's had an ice catcher, they know what I'm talking about. It's a very common thing in most bongs nowadays, anyway. Okay, so let's go ahead and get something fired up and get something smoking in. Rhea, what do you say? You're hiding back there. I see you though. Usually she sleeps on my jacket. I'll lay my jacket across the bed, and because it's one of the. But I haven't been wearing a jacket, so I've just been leaving them wherever. And she, she's just like, "Fucking, I'm snuggling up wherever I can get comfortable." And this time it's like far back in the corner. But I could see her hiding. Uh, so I haven't seen this video like this. It says funny cringe, and listen, I like to laugh, but there are some things in this world that people laugh at that's just fucking mind-numbingly stupid. It's just mind-numbingly stupid. I've never found humor off of certain things that a good chunk of the population just love to laugh at. Why is it following me in a weird way too? See, I think I feel like sometimes I'm attacked by something that does not like me. Because Jesus Christ, this thing works fine and dandy, but then all of a sudden it stops. I just got a text message with the image of what's trending right now on Twitter. LGB without the T and Q. That's trending right now on Twitter. They're essentially saying fuck trans and queer people because of what has been going on. It's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of funny. And I kind of saw this happening. Um, and the reason why I saw something like this gonna happen is because everybody was really focused on something that just wasn't ever gonna happen, which was a race war. People kept saying there was going to be a race war. There's going to be a race war. That's still something that they like to talk about when they talk about civil wars. But the thing is the next civil war that breaks out over here is going to be one between extremists on the left and people who are wanting to defend themselves from that kind of extremism. And it's funny because all the bridges that combine when having to deal with someone like that, you would be surprised of all the allegiances that you'll see. Here soon, you're probably going to see a Muslim and Christian coalition against this type of bullshit. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. And to be 110% with you, I'm pretty sure every Assyr heathen that walks this earth will gladly join alongside with them. Simply because there are certain things that you just don't do. You just don't do it. And what is that? You don't try to fuck with children. You don't mess with children and their brains. You don't do anything that can disturb their growth. Because the moment you do, you paint a fucking target on your head. For every single human being on this earth that wants to see humanity go forth. That's it's just either way, it's funny. I just got this. You know, this is the beauty of being in a live stream. So you got to see my reaction to that very right off the bat. That's hilarious though. And see, I have friends like this constantly sending me stuff because they always want to hear what I have to say about stuff like this. And I'm not bashful in hiding my thoughts. Um, if my thoughts offend you, then oh fucking well, boo hoo, cry me a fucking river. Because I don't mean to offend you. That's not my intent. My intent is to fucking correct the stupidity in your behavior. God bless, though. That's crazy. Really crazy.
Hello, TikTok. Anyone miss me?
Wash your bum bum every single day. Wash your bum bum, wash the dirt away. Now the bum bum squeaky clean, but there's no towel to be seen. But we can always shake it, shake it, shake it, shake.
I hope like hell y'all out here washing your bum bum. God damn. Speaking of that, what in the absolute fuck is making all these bitches want to go and get diaper butt? Like, what in the fuck is wrong with them? She looks like a fucking alien or something. Like, what is this? No. Not just no, but hell no. What the fuck is that? Why are you? Hold up. I gotta find out where this originated. This weird donkey butt needs to never ever be a thing. But yet, for some reason, and I'm wanting to say it's fucking the Kardashians that started this shit. I really do. But at the same time, I'm willing to bet that it was a trans person who actually started getting those booties. I don't even know what the fuck you want to call them. That don't even look like a booty. It looks like a who did it and why. That is a who did it and fuck no. that is ah, it's horrible looking.
Yeah, Estelle, we about to get down. We're the hottest in the world right now. Just touched down in London town.
Yo, that don't even look like her skin don't even look real. Is she an actual real person? Because AI has gotten to the point of being fucking incredibly fucking amazing. This is a fake person, ain't it? Like all together fake, and they're just making it look like a fake person. But it's like an AI create. It's gotta be. This is just so sick looking. That was so fucked up. God damn. I mean, I ain't trying to bust nobody's shit, you know. I really ain't trying to fuck with nobody's shit because you know that everybody's got their own thing. But God damn, why? And man, I know you're gonna agree with me. One woman is big enough headache for just a lifetime. Okay, you don't need to have two women. You don't need to have two women. That's why I will never understand the Islamic people that want a harem of women. I can't understand that. I cannot understand that. Because listen, here's the thing. If you so much as if a man so much for 2.4 seconds forgets a woman is a woman and jokes like he would with his best friend to that woman, it becomes all hell. It's it's like and they don't understand you're not. You know, that women will never understand that you're not being that way, but you're being just, you know, how you would with your best friend in some ways, you know? Like and I guess it's cuz we're assholes. we're natural assholes. We're not like above and beyond trying to be an asshole, but we're just natural assholes. We say shit that to females just sound fucking mean. We're not being mean. Intent. Yet a fucking again. Let me elaborate. Intent matters. You must relay your intention. And if they don't understand your intention, you say, well, I'm sorry, that's not what I meant, but this is what I meant. This is my intention. Anything past that. Anything past that. They still want to whine, they still want to cry. Leave them to themselves to whine and cry right there by themselves, because that's all that needs. Yeah. Um, Judging by the looks of things, you're going to see a lot of people who are lesbians, who are gay, who are bi, who aren't going to be putting up with this extremist bullshit anymore. They're not going to be putting up with it. It's really painted a target upon their heads. So now, instead of doing like what Biden does and blame all the wrong fucking things, they're actually blaming the real fucking problem. The alphabet mafia. They're blaming them. And it's funny because I say alphabet mafia for the extremist communities of the LGBTQ. But I say alphabet boys when talking about feds. So I know that probably becomes confusing, but I just want to lay that down there. I'm not talking about feds, I'm talking about motherfucking extremist shit libs. Anyway, I keep getting more feed about that because it's going a lot bigger than right now. There's only like 3,000 something tweets, but it's trending, so it's gonna be something funny. I highly advise everyone to still judge people based off of the merit of their actions. So if you see a trans person, don't be a dick to them, unless they're being a dick first. Then by all means, call them a dick and tell them they still have a little dick. Do something. But fucking don't go out of your way to attack people for no reason. I think that's a really shitty move too. I have to elaborate that because I know there's a lot of people who take what I say as hate, and that's just the way it is. About this, I'm having to reply to something real quick. Sorry about this. It's one of those issues that I'm having because my phone is being really stupid and it's not wanting to shut off this thing. It's getting annoying. I'm trying to, because I'm already keeping it silent and everything. This phone of mine is. I'm way past due on an update. Way past due. You're a fucking T-Rex. Oh no, you're a somebody with Down syndrome. My bad. See, this is why I don't like when people put. You should never put people who are actually mentally or physically messed up like that. Like, put the people who are very deserving.
Make it
Ugh, that's nasty. That's even
And I don't
more
want to
nasty.
stop being a whore, so why would I go to therapy? All they're going to do is tell me to stop being a massive.
The what? Why the fuck was she eating like that? Like, hold the fuck up. Why the fuck was she eating like that? See, that's why I'm not gonna talk about it specifically, but I'm gonna state this, and I'm gonna state this only, and has nothing to do with this video. It has to do with some bullshit that I inserted myself into that I probably shouldn't have. But no political side is going to have the answers. They're not going to have the answers. They're not. But what will have the answers is a little bit of this and a little bit of this at the same time. You got to use your heart and your mind at the same fucking time. You can't just go off of one thing and can't use a particular side of thinking in this, because in order to get rid of certain topics, certain subjects, certain problems that we face in society, we have to use our humanity, not our social constructs, not our political beliefs, not our religious beliefs. We are going to have to use what is all here. And one of the best ways to go about this, and I'm going to use say the whole transgender thing. Okay, I'll use that for an example. They all need to be seen by a psychologist. The moment they say that they feel like they should be in the opposite body, they should be seen by a psychologist. Period. That should be step number one. But from there on, and there on out, if they truly have gender dysphoria, which is a condition that only naturally affects people in a very small percentile. When you look at the human population and the population that's claiming to have it, It's a lot smaller. Some of these folks are either said looking for attention and just doing whatever, and they always end up regretting it, or they were manipulated into dysphoria. Like it grew into an unnatural form of dysphoria. That's the only thing that really truly makes sense there, because the percentile of gender dysphoria is entirely too small for it, and for it to just grow over that time. So using heart and mind, you know, instead of, you know, going all ape shit crazy and trying to do something that you shouldn't, like ban them from things and stuff like that. Instead, how about instead you get them some mental help, and if they're still wanting to transition, you allow them to do so in a very healthy way, which means presenting as feminine, you know, taking any kind of supplements that'll, help, diminish some of the testosterone in their body, in a safe way. And not, I mean, absolutely do not chop off their shit or pull out their shit. Don't mutilate them, because that just leads them into a road of pharmaceutical puppetry. They become so fist fucked by the pharmaceutical companies that they literally be clean breath of air without tasting all that pharmaceutical grade bullshit they've had to swallow for the past fucking how many ever years. I've listened to the stories, and those stories they stick to my mind, and that's why I personally have my views towards that as I do. It's we're not there scientifically yet, so don't push for that. But you like I said, heart and mind. And there's many situations that are existing right now in our country that both political sides are fucking ape shit stupid about. They're just ape shit stupid. They're not thinking correctly. Yeah, I will be the first to tell you that right now we got some people on the Republican side that are just kicking ass when it comes to thinking about the people, about human civilization going forth, But regardless, we still have dumbasses. We still have a lot of people who are just seeking a political authority figure. That's all they want, and they don't give a fuck. I mean, our president is a perfect example of people who have sought out that and are not fucking qualified for it. His VP choice, which he himself regrets, is perfect example. All she could do is get out and fucking laugh like a weirdo. That most fakest fucking laugh I've tried to do her laugh. That I've tried to do that. I can't do it. It's just impossible. But no, it's not impossible, because you know what? Saudi Arabia fucking did it, and that was fucking funny as hell. Y'all need to check that video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look that up after this as a palate cleanser. We're gonna look that video up as a palate cleanser right after this. Let's continue. Fucking hate furries.
I love you, sweetie. Wanna go out with me, please? Just call me anytime you want to.
Smack my ass.
Is it me or is that bitch fucking weird? I've seen her before, and she's got this really huge fucking ear to ear smile that she does. That's some funky ass shit. She's just weird as shit. I don't know.
Pretty easily. Have you ever been to a birthday party for children and one of the children won't stop screaming because he's just a little attention attractor? When he grows up to be a comic or actor, he'll be rewarded for never maturing, for never understanding or learning that every day can't be about him. There's other people, you selfish asshole.
So I was at the gym today. I want to give you guys a little story time. I was at the gym today, and there was this man who was there, and he was so loud. I swear to God, this guy, he would do his workout sets, and like after, like as he's doing his workout sets, he's going like, oh, and he's like hyping himself up. He's like after his workout set, he.
Did he go? I'm waiting on him to fucking tell me that he did that. I'm so expecting that. I don't know why. It seems like this face is building up for that.
He's like, yeah, fuck yeah. I'm like, bro, I have my headphones in. I can still hear you screaming over top of my headphones. And I play music really loud. I'm like, I'm gonna go deaf by the time I'm 40. Like, and this man, his gym hype up session was louder than my music somehow.
Hey, it's me, single Canadian girl. A little embarrassed. I'm out with my girlfriend, and we're going down to where the hell are we going? We were just at the. Oh, for Christ's sake, I don't know. But I'm going out. Anyways, I'm going to go in.
Well, we're boned.
Yo, what's up, Buzznut?
What the fuck is that? Hold up. Hey, I don't know who this is, but I can tell you for a fucking surefire fact, anybody who's ever walked on a stage knows that this right here, carpeted or like made to look like grass or whatever, I'm pretty sure it's AstroTurf. I bet that feels fucking cool as fuck. Bet that feels really cool. Especially since you're performing and she's performing in socks. I don't know who the fuck she is. Probably not my cup of tea in any shape or form, but I can respect this. I can respect this. There is nothing, and I don't know, maybe it's the hippie in me, but there is nothing more refreshing than sinking your fucking feet down into the ground outside, like going outside and just putting your feet down. Now I get it. Some people live in really shitty ass places. They couldn't ever do that. Like they just couldn't ever do it. Like they'll fucking catch a sickness or something. And then there's some places that even have parasites, so you gotta watch out for shit like that. But like if you know for a fact you have good soil ground, a good way to find out is if you grow something and that particular fruit or vegetable is really good and it grows in abundance. It doesn't have any malformities or anything. I mean, you see it growing perfect. You got good soil there. Okay, so those places are fine. But apparently, there's even like I saw on, I believe, I want to say it was Monsters Inside Me. I want to say it was that. where somebody just walked out barefoot and they ended up getting fucking parasites. So be careful with that. Be fucking alert of that. That's something that fucking happens apparently. I mean, I grew up in a place where we could just run around barefoot. Even though it was like a ghetto ass city, you could just run around barefoot. Because nothing, even like some of the fucked up shit that you would find in ghettos weren't there either. Because during that time period, nobody, the people who did that didn't dare fucking just throw their fucking shit out on the ground, you know? Like they were, you know, like people who shoot up or do something with a hypo needle, you know? You couldn't do that at the same place today, though. I'm pretty sure. Because the time period has changed, everything's just changed. So, it's horrible. But nonetheless, being able to run around barefoot, being able to seep your feet down into the actual earth, that is a refreshing feeling. And it, like I said, it could be just the hippie in me. I could be just embracing my inner hippie, man. But I love to be able to do that. And even if it's artificial, it still simulates that feeling. If it's good artificial. And it looks like it's bending with her steps, so it might be really good. You know, men will do whatever their daughters want. I mean, a good father will anyway. I really think that was, you know, if that was, especially if that was her father, that's just an example of, you know, a father being a father. You know, he'll do some shit that you wouldn't ever catch his ass ever doing, but because his daughter asked him to. That's something I expect from all men who have daughters. I expect that. I expect to see it. You have to swallow your fucking pride. I know it seems gay, or whatever the fuck you might want to construct in your head, but that's your daughter, and your daughter wants you to dress up wearing a fucking tutu. You gonna come out that bitch looking like Hulk Hogan from the nanny. Mr. Nanny. It was an old ass movie, that Hulk Hogan, and he ended up wearing a tutu. That shit was funny as hell, though. Didn't do good. Didn't do good as a movie. I had a thing for Hulk Hogan. Then I found out that he is an asshole, and not because he said what he said. He said what he said because he thought he was cool enough to say that. And there's some wrestlers that also, you know, kind of spoke him up and made him feel comfortable in saying things like that. And before anybody says anything, he always took it like how the term of endearment was supposed to be. So there's that. But when that moment came about, I started being iffy about him as his character, and then I started actually studying. He is an asshole, but not for that reason. He's an asshole because he fucking doesn't know how to treat human beings the right way. And just specific human beings. The kind that once he gets to know you and gets to feel in a certain way. You know, like, people, once you get comfortable with somebody, you start treating them a certain way. Well, his was not so in a positive manner. So, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's painted on there. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. I was gonna find that other video. Because that shit was funny as hell. I laughed so fucking hard when I fucking. This shit. This shit right here. Come on. I don't want to show an actual news place, but I want to find the actual shit, but I guess I'm not going to be able to. Come on. They probably freaking have it on delete or on block or some shit. They refuse to comment on that shit too. That's what's funny. Or they probably have by now. Make that fucking come on, man. Let's go with this one and just see how. We'll go with this. Bada bing, bada bing, and then I'll just skip to all the ones because it's a news clipping, so more than likely a whole bunch of other shit too. But my point is, I was saying nobody could copy Kamala's laugh, but this motherfucker right here did, and it's hilarious as fuck. And I find it funny they made Kamala a dude as well. I think they don't allow women to do anything major like that over there.
Today, we're going to talk about the crisis in Spain. Yeah, we're going to talk about the crisis in Africa. Yeah, Russia. Yeah, Russia. And I want to talk about the president of Russia, Putin. Yeah, Putin. Putin, listen to me. I have a very important message to you. The message is...
Yeah, this is not SNL.
So, yeah, that's just so fun. Please, somebody find me the clip. I can't find it. It's not popping up anywhere. If somebody can find me that, I will do a full reaction to the whole video. Because it's so fucking hilarious. I saw a good chunk of stuff, and they showed the person who looks like Kamala I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty fucking close. Especially once they start laughing. They are capable of doing that laugh to a fucking T. And I didn't think anybody was even capable of doing that. She has such a fucking forced laugh, it's unreal. I have a huge disdain for her. She allowed someone to die, or was about to allow him to die, for marijuana charges in a state where it was already recreationally legal. Once a state allows recreational cannabis, they need to overturn every cannabis related charge. They need to, because from the get go, it was already a very unconstitutional thing. It was super unconstitutional. We have our rights, and one of those rights is to pursue a life of happiness. Okay, and it is a surefire fact that cannabis produces happiness. It is a very well known fact. It is a ocular fact. It is an anecdotal fact. It is something that you yourself can sit there and you get nice and stoned. You sit there and think about something that angers you. Think of something that angers you. You become that man, that real hero that people like Jordan Peterson has talked about. You become the real hero. The guy who is a monster. It's all the control of it. You can do that. It's super easy. It's the most easiest thing in the world. And the reason why you have to be that way, and female, you need to be that way. And the reason why is because you don't know the intent of every individual. You notice the theme of today's little talk? Intent matters. Damn, I hate to have to fucking constantly preach that to people, but I feel like I need to. I feel like I need to. People just read into what someone's saying as opposed to not what their actions and what they're saying is. Because that's how you understand the intent of someone. You listen to what they're saying, you listen to you see what they do, their actions, and then that's how you can build a greater assumption that is more likely to be a reality than as opposed to just straight up fucking assuming and possibly just making a fool of yourself. It's a logical step. Getting the game started, I'm just waiting. That's stupid. Premium? I have no need to go premium. Talk about going premium. Like, you don't need to go premium. There's no need. I agree. If you're watching, I fucking agree. Goddamn. That's funny. just gotta say this because it's not said enough. I hate furries. I do not like furries. I have a big disdain for furries. And the reason why is because the biggest thing is because they keep defending a lot of pedophilic shit that is involved in their fandom. And if they don't want to purge that shit from their little group, then there's no reason for those people to not be bullied. And it's not bullying. If you're saying something about them like I am, it's not bullying. They call it bullying, but it's not bullying. It's literally me cracking a joke about them, or just saying that they're a low life form, because they are. They're a low ass person. They enable the fucking open doors for predators. That's like weird shit. I'm hell bent against anything that can be like that, because I have seen all my life every kind of type of group you can think of. Over religious people even do it. People who are like really involved in the church. As soon as they find out one of their members is doing something, diddling a child, they don't do nothing about it. They just like, we're gonna pray for them. You're gonna need to pray for them, because somebody's gonna do something bad to them. Fuck you mean? Ain't no God wanting that. I'm just gonna be real with you. I mean, I've bumped elbows in that world so many times it's unreal. Because, I mentioned before that I've been ordained for 10 years, going on 11 now. And one thing I have learned studying not just Christianity, but Abrahamic beliefs in general, one thing that I have learned is that they do the most. I mean, the absolute most to try to use anything they can to defend those types of people. So that's why I have, a big disdain for organized shit too. It's like, I don't know if I can trust you either. They all get the fiery sword of Michael. I had a preacher tell me that one day. He says, "You wield this world like you wield a damn fiery sword." Because or he said, I wield my anger like I would wield a fiery sword. And I told him what my name was, and he laughed. He was like, "Well, that goes entirely too well." It kind of does, but you would have to not know what I and many other archaeologists and any person who's ever studied any form of Abrahamic belief. And when I mean study it, I'm not talking about reading your Bibles. I mean going far and above and beyond, going to read what is eligible of the Dead Sea Scrolls, studying things that were taken from the Bible, stories that were taken out of there, because it's not fantasy. It's just mixed with. You got to think about how our brains worked in that time period. Killed because they would say something that was considered blasphemy or some shit like that. So, that's one of those things. that I know for a fact it's not all that great to be fully like zealousy about, be because once you start being a zealot into any religion, you close off what could be factual because you're leaving a lot of fantasy stuff. And in that time period, it was very easy for stuff like that to run rampant, and it carried, and because it carried, it's told the way it is now, and it's been stripped of all of what it was originally, and now I'm a firm believer it's a means to kind of keep people chill. It's just a means to keep you chill. Like, don't go ape shit stupid. But yet again, being overzealous in anything can lead to that as well. That's why, like, I give that old saying, judge people based off of the merit of their own actions, instead of shit like somebody tells me they can tell, as long as they don't tell me, like I've mentioned before, that they ain't into some weird shit, they ain't gonna get no judgments like that from me. I'll just be like, okay, that's you, that's not me. That's all I can do. I really can't do anything else because that's the only respectful and kind way of going about it. A tendency to go off the rails in what I'm talking about. I couldn't begin to tell you what originally started that conversation. Oh yeah, president telling me that furries deserve being bullied. That shit was funny to me. I don't bully. I just crack jokes. They may not be funny to them because it's at their expense, but they're funny to me and somebody. All right, my email is ready. It is ready. I'm gonna hit me a dab. Then Bobby Allen too. Smooth friend. Get on you. I try to sing that song in so many different ways. I probably could have made like 5 million different parodies out of that song.
Especially me and my friend Omar, man. We used to fucking come up with all kinds of shit. Now, me and my wife come up with all kinds of shit. Me and her could have already had all kinds of damn albums. I need to get a studio. I'm actually going to be soundproofing this little area right here. So, hopefully, I can turn this into an actual studio. And before anybody asks, no, I'm not really into music. I just like doing parody shit. Like Bo Burnham shit and Weird Al Yankovic shit. Like, I just like doing shit like that. Just shit is goofy and funny. I can care less about actually making music. I would never want to be in the industry. That's the main thing. I would never want to be in the industry. I would be far more comfortable just doing it as a hobby. Same thing with like acting and shit. Like, I feel like that was always something, because I was on a Nickelodeon show and it's going to be further on that as like a more important role, but some stuff went down that made that more so my choice in the matter. I'm pretty sure if I really wanted to be in that world, I could have pursued it further. But my manager, who was getting me, he didn't just get me a slot as a contestant, but he got me a slot as I was going to be like a co-host for the next season, because I won their pre-gauntlet thing, because I was pretty scrawny and small framed, so I was able, as a kid, I was able to do a lot of severe running and climbing. Actually, I probably climbed better than most monkeys did at that age. I look back at all the stuff that I used to do, and I'm pretty sure I can still do it. I just haven't done it in forever, so it's like one of those things that I have to work my way up to. But I ran their gauntlet and I was the shit at it, so they wanted me to co-host it after I won it. But that's not something that I wanted to do after some stuff came to me. So I followed my manager's advice and just went back to school and never called him back for any kind of work or anything like that ever again. I mean, my mom didn't pursue it, so I wasn't forced into it. It was something I wanted to do to begin with. And it was because I won. I just wanted to be as a contestant. But I won. I won one. But I think all those jobs can be done at low scale stuff, just for hobby. If you really love that stuff and you really want to be in it, like you want to be an actor or an actress, or you want to be like a musician or something, you can do that shit on a low scale level. Still love it. Still love the fuck out of it and enjoy it and be very perfectly fine and content where you are, because you're not dealing with fucking weird succubus humans and incubus humans and weird creatures of the night. I'm just trying to be nice about it and say them in such nice ways. That's nice. People can't say that I ain't being nice. My lord. Hey, that came and haunted me. Hell yeah. Alright, let's make sure the mod goes on, because that's the biggest issue all the time. Biggest issue all the time. Let's try it. Alright. Oh, fuck. I forgot this fucking shit was happening. And I forgot there's a mod that makes it not happen, but... Fuck. Okay. Stay the fuck out of that motherfucker. I'm not that far back, but I am do not have that one place that I built up, I'm pretty sure of it. So I won't have that. This is fine. I'm fine with it. I'm okay with that. Damn it. I was hoping I could do it. I was gonna be like, hardcore parkour! Man, wasn't there a mod where you could do shit like that? Where you could like grab a hold of the fucking pole and shit and walk up it? Like, I could have sworn it was like an advanced movement mod or some shit. They need to put it where you can slide, man. That, dude, if the next Fallout don't have a slide option where you can just fucking slide into cover, I swear to God. This is a settlement. And I'll be here before the Brotherhood of Steel is. Fuck. Bitch, I almost shot your ass running up on me like that. God damn! Scared the absolute hell out of me. Absolute hell out of me. What is my mission, by the way? There's 21 of them. A disease outbreak has occurred in this settlement. Uninfected disease settlers may be less efficient at their job. Oh my god. Oh shit. Would you look at that? The damn Rona done spread in my damn settlement. Damn it. Oh, it ain't gonna be Rona because it says disease. Well, goddamn. Better not be wokeism. Better be some motherfucking Why are you still building? Are you upgrading? I think they're upgrading. That's cool. But at the same time, weird.
You should know, people have been complaining a bit about the bed situation.
Jesus Christ, how many beds you need? electrical bad boys. That's one. Yep, someone upgraded their home.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure.
Man, that's fucked up. I think the Dr. Roger here, he's fucked up. I think he's got the shivers. He's got the disease.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind.
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
Sturgis.
Now, this place is starting to feel like home. Trouble is, all we need is to get...
I'm on it.
Ah, thanks.
Right.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long...
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Windows, too.
Forgot all about that shit.
Yes?
A visiting philanthropist. Well, really now.
Hey there.
Yes? Yes? Huh?
Listen.
Huh?
Another visiting philanthropist. Hold on, I will be right back.
Yes?
Yes? Hope you ain't one of them simps. You're gonna spy on me. Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
Crop's coming in pretty good. hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
At least it's not raining.
Preston.
You ask me, freedom's always worth fighting for. Good news. Finch Farm has joined us.
Okay, good. That's what I like to hear. Something else has come up. You know how it goes. We've gotten big enough that we're having trouble communicating with all our settlements.
Oh yeah.
It's a good problem to have, and I have a solution. I think it's time to retake the castle. It used to be the Minuteman HQ, way before.
This is what I've been waiting for right here.
Centrally located.
I love this mission. It's my favorite mission.
We can use to broadcast to the whole Commonwealth.
It sounds like just what we need right now.
I thought you'd like the idea. So, should I have an assault force assemble near the castle?
Damn right.
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll do some recon and meet you outside the castle. See you there.
Leaving? I can't take you with me? You just gonna leave and go there? No?
Hey there.
I'll meet you at the castle once we're ready.
Okay, don't pop up over there. Okay. Alright. Go inside if you're fucking cold. You too. Let's see if I'm thinking I unlocked a few places that are close to the castle. Yeah. I'll just go to the South Boston. It's South Boston, y'all! Which one? Son of a bitch. Taking forever.
What's that?
Your mama. Fucking eye pill, bitch. Got fucking Shreks running around. I need to find a mod where I can turn him into Shrek. That'd be fucking hilarious. Interesting little crossbows.
What just happened? Lost him.
Seeing anybody up there. Don't mean there ain't anybody up there though. I was. Preston was like, hold my fucking beer, I got his ass. He ran over there and fucked him up a new one. That's what I'm talking about, Preston. You do that. You damn Skippy.
Everyone's here, General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh? Its real name is Fort Independence, but the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
Definitely. For 600 years old, it's in pretty good shape.
That's right. They don't make them like they used to. We take this place back, people will know we mean business. Our primary objective is to clear the courtyard. That's where we should see the most opposition. The wall on this side is the most exposed. But if we circle around south, we could also reach the main gate.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there and shoot those lobsters.
No. If we split up, we can flank them from both sides. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing line on this side and you can draw them out.
Well, General, what do you think?
I like the more militant thing of that, but well, let's go with a pincer attack. Yeah.
We'll split up and you can join whichever side.
I was just gonna explain what a pincer attack was, but he simply did it right there.
Try not to draw their attention until we're in position.
Excuse me.
What's up? Change of plans?
No. Stick to the plan.
All right. Head out when you're ready, and we'll get in position.
And I also want gun jamming. I know that sounds like a fucked up thing to want, but I want it in the game. Like if in the next Fallout, if our condition of the gun goes down, it instead of breaking, it just starts jamming after every one or two clips, And when I mean by clip, I mean an actual clip, because I'm talking about the 3-round shit. I'm not talking about an actual magazine. That don't do shit, really. Okay. What was that? Oh yeah, it was this bitch. Ah! 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 came running up on me fast, didn't she?
Excuse me. Let's focus on getting the radio fixed for right now. All right. Good work, people. But we aren't done yet. The General and I are gonna have a look at the radio to see what shape it's in. The rest of you. Let's go see if there's anything left of the old transmitter.
Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast.
See what you can do with it. I'm gonna go see what else is left in this old place.
No, oh shit. Lag. What's going on? Frame dropped like a motherfucker. Was it because all these fuckers started shooting at once?
Wow, we really did it. I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, I just... Listen. Now we've got to pay off on what we've started. Bring the whole Commonwealth together and make it last this time. So, you know, back to business. But with Radio Freedom up and running, we can broadcast alerts to you anywhere, anytime. I'll let you know if I hear any settlements that we need help.
Why?
Commonwealth justice for you.
She just stood there and took it. Feel like the game almost fucked up. I'm gonna quick save it. What are you shooting at, my dude? I don't know how you made the rank sergeant when you're sitting there just ground shooting like that. I didn't. Let's see which one is closest. Whichever one is closest, that's going to be the one I'm doing, and that's it. County Crossings looks like the closest one. The other two are up here. Abernathy Farm, Grey Garden. I don't know why I'm saying closest. I can go to any one I want. I can fast travel to any place that's anywhere near it. The Abernathy Farm, Grey Garden. Let's do the Abernathy Farm one. Red truck stop. Red Rocket. I forgot I put the damn Shrek down here. Why are you telling me to go away? What? Alright. I want to leave. You're a mean one. I ought to shoot him. I forgot I put him down as a guard though. I'm about to shoot him. I'm about to be like, why is this Shrek not killing me? Rad storm coming in.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
It's okay, I'm friendly. Not looking to cause any trouble.
If you say so, but be warned, we're armed here. So don't try anything. Let me tell you, farming ain't easy. Out in the field all day, every day, and every minute of it spent watching your back.
Farming's hard work.
Won't argue with that. Blake Abernathy, you new to the Commonwealth?
Yeah, you could say that.
Good to see a new face. How about you? Ever think about working the land?
I'm sure I'll give it a try someday.
Well, good luck to you then. Maybe I'll see you at the Diamond City Market someday and we'll do a swap. Word of advice though, if you do start up a farm, be ready to deal with the raiders. Why do all the hard work when you can just take what you want at gunpoint?
Bastards, all of them.
Yeah, but they're the best armed bastards in the Commonwealth. Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21 years old, and they shot her down without a thought. That's why we need the Minutemen back, and the sooner, the better.
There's nothing worse than losing a child.
I know it. I don't have much to offer, but those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too. It's been in Connie's family.
Right.
If you could get it back, it'd mean a lot to us.
Don't worry. I'll get that locket back for you.
Good.
Oh, I almost ran into that one. Oh, you almost got me. Look at that. Woo.
What the?
What the hell?
Y'all gonna have some problems here in a minute, those who are still left alive. Zombies. I didn't kill any. I don't think I killed like any of them with a headshot, so that means all of them are gonna turn into what you just heard. He's about to get hit by one. He's up there. Come on. Oh, I didn't discover it? What the fuck, man? I can't believe that. I was literally there and didn't discover it. Wow. Wow. Wow.
I've got that locket back for you.
You serious? That's great news. Connie's gonna be speechless. Whatever the Minutemen need, you can count on us. We got a decent workshop here, and Connie's sure to go leaner on her prices after what you've done.
Alrighty. I'm gonna call it here. You folks stay nice and stony. I am out of here. Peace.